Hello everyone, and what is going on? Hyperion-Blue-GT here. Welcome back and ready up for having a new set of the live stream on Gran Turismo 7 for the 2022/23 GTWS Nations Cup in Season 4 in the first round at Brands Hatch Grand Prix circuit for the Audi RS5 Turbo DTM 2019 will be served as a one-make race category in a single Group 2 class. So in the meantime, if you're new to my YouTube channel, go click the subscribe button, then leave a like and comment at the section down below. Check out the links on the description if you want to see more. Don't forget to click the bell for notification on upcoming content videos in the later future. So let's get ready to go and resume for having a second part as a good role to be doing a practice before joining session in the lobby. So here I go. Let's start the racing session on the practice. So, after having a first attempt practice to be served as my personal practice warm-up, but still takes some struggle between onto the camera angle, instead, I should go down to do some settings on the controller to have the opportunity to use the DRS rather than shaking up to have the camera angles where to be pressed the X button. Good thing that might have the good helpful tips when using a Group 2 car that has a DRS function, just like the McLaren P1 GTR and Volkswagen IDR as well. But not to mention because the Mercedes-Benz F1 race car that has the same DRS function. I almost forgot about one other thing because F1 race cars that has a very good DRX to be speed up and go improvement. So here I am again, just going to go practice and go earlier to have one simple moment in about 4 minutes as the lobby will be joining session. I can't say it was a lot of fun to have a first time ever to be driving on the DTM race car in the official online race. But I'm still learning because the DRS is actually to have the main key to improve the speed of racing. Gonna have to keep practice. Here comes the second lap. There we go. Just go improve and be efficient. Alright, everything's all good. Just gonna have to go and find a good line. Just going to slow in, fast out. Just hang on 1 second. Just going to go down and be recognizable to be on the track map image. That's better. Now gonna have to take the Hawthorne Hill, Derek Minor Straight, pass on in, go for the Dingle Dell. Sheen curve, take that right turn, and Sterling's will be at the left corner. Final sector, make my best push and go improve for having a faster lap time. But I'm still gonna have to keep practice more. Now for the Babham straight. There we go. New record and improve. 1 minute, 18.767 seconds. That should be going well and be more efficient. Oh, and by the way, folks, I'm just gonna have to be well prepared for having one live stream video segment as I'm about to go to be served as an encore video. Just to have one video editing at the time when I'm participate in the Nations Cup and Manufacturers Cup. But the virtual Olympic series is about to be coming to Gran Turismo 7 this year. But I hope this is going to get much more thrill and be proud as a virtual racing Olympian. I kind of say this is going to get much more very awesome to see how Toyota GR010 Hybrid with the virtual Olympic series, just like the Toyota GR Super Racing concept since Gran Turismo Sport. In about 1 minute left as the lobby will be joining session. Gonna have to be hurry up, practice well, and go well precision to have my brand new UDRS livery to the same Audi RS5 Turbo DTM 2019. So I hope you guys like it. Just going to slow down and have a 360-degree angle to have a good showcase to be well present. Looks so pretty cool. And putting up to have a car number 15 is now being served to have a good ordinary entry race number. But it takes exactly 45 minutes to make my very own livery design that turns out to have a good exact silver base color and some blue trims that is now being served to be all around. So I have to be ready. 5 seconds and here I go to join in session to be on the lobby. Time to go matchmaking and see which kinds of different players that I'm about to be raced up against. Something else good, and few of them are being neutral. Okay, looks like same players like last time and usual ones, and looks like King Pit Dog is here for having the same part of the live stream. Looks like he's here as well. Gonna have to make sure to be ready up and get my commentating before the start of the race will begin after having a 5-minute qualifier. So what's this? Up, up, down, down, left, right, BA start. Interesting code for Super Go Go Plata. Okay. So let's have ourselves a good evening race, just for the second time, and go for having a different perspective for a whole new level. Okay, looks like King Pit Dog is already here, folks. Looks like he's on position 5 and having a good recognizable label on the medium racing compound tires. That's very good. So, gonna have to be ready, folks. Oh, sorry about that. My chair just gets a little bit acting up. 5-minute qualifying is about to be ready to go. Live streaming, and this time there will be some other Gran Turismo players who has been actually to be using with a PlayStation VR 2. I kind of say this is going to get much more very realistic rather than having an ordinary gameplay. But especially to have a very good one to have a replay or gameplay to see it. Just might need to shape up. Just gonna have to keep drive on practice and go pit out as the qualifier warm-up session will begin to commence. Okay, gonna have to go and take on in the turrets and the hairpin. There we go. Graham Hill Bend, Master to be cleared, Cooper Straight to go short straight. Now for the surtees, gonna have to drive careful and stay on track. This time, slipstream with a DRS is the key of acceleration. So let's feel the speed and handling on the potential. Okay, very good. Just going to be sure to have the wing spoiler to be well set in motion. KR3W954 is setting up the DRS. Just going to do the same thing. Keep pressing the X button. Okay, here I go. Timer starts now. I know this has to work, because it'll have to go extremely exercise caution. Smooth in, faster in, fast out. Hold it steady. Still need more work. But I still got the Salt Racing compound tires will be set to be on. And there you go. Push the pressure. Now go for the right turn by the corner in the Dingle Dell. Come on, just gonna have to work together, get shape up, and get it all out. Okay, CC this big, just setting a new record. Average and original. But just going to go climb up in to be in the 6th position. Now I'm dropped down onto 7th place. Gonna have to work my way and get over to be on the middle section of the grid. Okay, Word C is now being set on the fastest lap time by a minute, 17.726 seconds. There we go. Pull out the DRS, moving on straight. Hold it in. Steady carefully. Don't want to lose the control grip. I have to stay on balance. There's Kingpit Dog. Gonna have to go past him. Only 48 seconds left. Okay, correction, and there you go. I'm on 5th place, folks. Now I just made it and entered in the top 5 position. Now, if I can figure it out, how am I supposed to win the race with a DRS when driving on the Audi RS5 Turbo DTM is a very tough strategy. Speaking of which, because I'm still going to have to take some second thoughts about putting up with some mandatory strategy for the medium and Salt Racing compound tires. So I have to find out soon enough, just to be planned and go extra careful. Okay, time's up. Let's go proceed at the finish line. Okay, there we go. Stay on the good respawn. Stay on the good line. Clark curve is now mastered and cleared. Okay, there we go. Gonna have to be sure in about 50 seconds as I'm about to go with phase 2. I know what to do because after phase 1 of qualifying session, now for phase 2 it's gonna have to be much more important for this part of the live stream video as the regular content will be coming up soon. Just you wait, folks. I'll have to work on progress during the live stream, and this is how it is. Only 4 more drivers to go without having a checker flag finish. I bet Kingpit Dog just actually going to end up in 15th place. 12 seconds left. Drop down on to 8th place. Alright, here I go. This turns out to becoming much more first-time opportunity when driving the RS5 Turbo DTM 2019, folks. By today's temperature, it's a bright and sunny day in Brands Hatch with a temperature of 66.2 degrees Fahrenheit. 23 laps after having a 5-minute qualifier, we'll get set up and be ready to go by having a 1 pit stop only with a required tire change. Medium and soft racing compound tires only, and start type will be going enter for the false start checked. In about 20 seconds before the race began, viewers, let's make sure to have a good clean race, and a slightly chance to be using where the DRS function is now being served as an extra booster. 6 seconds left, so here we go folks. Let's have ourselves a competition time to commence. Welcome to the start of the 4th season in the 2022/23 Exhibition Series Gran Turismo World Series Nations Cup on GT7. Let's go to the drivers in the Group 2 category with the Audi RS5. Here we have Worsty in the 1st position, Forfin in position number 2. 3rd place we have Virgie is now ready up and go. CC This Big has entered in 4th place. Here we have M. Ritz in position number 5. 6th place we have the J Queen is now entered, and here we got THC 881 in 7th place. 8th place is myself with the UDRS Insportec livery. KR3 W959 is position 9, and here we have RRT in 10th place. Super Goko Plata has entered in position 11. Woody Rat has arrived in position 12. DRS JB enters 13th place. 14th place we have Fleur is now ready up and go. Pat Albin enters in 15th place. And last place, Kimbit Dog is now setting up and go live stream. Here we go folks. 5 seconds on the countdown and about to go red and green light to be on the go. Let's do this folks. The first round in the Nations Cup in the 2022/23 Exhibition Series Season 4 is about to go underway. Yeah, it looks like this is going to get much more daring down the hill, viewers. This race is about to get challenging and go crowded to be on the patient formation. Now going entered onto the Graham Bell, followed by the curb. There goes the contact, and double amount of damage for Team Insportec. But don't forget, make sure to have the DRS will be set in use to increase the peak of the acceleration in the same Group 2 category. Sector 2 is now going clear. Now go at the Pilgrims drop to be at Sector 3. Team Insportec is still going on stronger after the last part of the live stream video, and especially to be currently in this part of the video segment. But still gonna have to take some time and go struggle to be catching up and overcome many obstacles to be using with the DRS in the same Audi RS5 Turbo. DTM is now being listed as a brand new Group 2 category. Oh, there it goes. Looks like 2 cars are off the track. That means the main opportunity will have to go enter to be currently as well. Good call by the signal, and this has to be going entered at the Clark curve. Very good call, and Wurtsy is now at the fastest lap time in about a minute, 24.291 seconds on to lap number 2. 22 laps is now going to proceed, and looks like this is going to have to take a tough time ever for Team Insportec. So here I go, gonna have to be rev it up and get my game on and go faster to be on the main offense. This race is about to get intense and go with a DTM thrill of the drama to be well avoided and extremely exercise caution. But hold on, looks like KR3W954 has a 3-second penalty due to colliding cars is now being affected. But after all, Insportec just know the drill. try not to take too much reckless. It's going to get very brand new and very much more possibility to be racing with a whole new strategy. Try to keep up to have the usual speed, and DRS will be served as a brand new ability. So let's go and get on in. Team InSportTech has a chance, while KR3 is about to be slowed down by crossing the penalty line. That's the ticket. Looks like UTRS is now moving on in at 4th place. Perfect time and go acceleration to have a good extreme speed. 1 minute, 18.409 seconds for Prix is now being updated as lap number 3 enters for only 20 more laps to go remaining. 2 choices is going to get much more well determined to have the soft or medium compound racing tires to be on the first leg. And there goes Ritz. 15 drivers left standing to be in the lobby, so better be sure to stay on track and keep racing stronger. Also, for having a good matter of purpose for Team UTRS InSportTech, move on in to be at the 4th position as CC Disbig and the J Queer is now going to be currently to be entered onto the battle in 2nd place. Look at them go, folks. They're about to go right in and step it up to be entered to go back onto the Dingle Dell. Have that turn to go clear, go by the corner, and here comes the Sterlings to be at the left turn. Move on in and press on to be in the final sector and keep a good DRS moving well straight forward to be on an increased acceleration at the end of each lap. Look at them go, folks. The J Queer is about to go entered as the green flag signal is about to be going entered as well. Queen is going to have to be stay on in to be on the 4th lap as about to be entered. CC Disbig is still going to have to take a good push and go for the offense. Look at them go, folks. Looks like the JQE is about to have a good defense to stay on the main ropes. But that's not all. Looks like QE is going to have to keep a good stay on the main touch, while CC Disbig is about to go harder and push to be on the main offense. Sector 2 clear. Now go for the offense to see how Team InSportTech catches up to the 2 drivers in position 2 and position 3, along with Wurtzy is now going on the main push in the lead. Total gap distance 9.1 seconds and still going stronger to see how the number 1 racer is actually to be currently from position 2 and go forward and beyond on position number 1. Here comes onto the final sector. Better be sure to have Team InSportTech will be going the green light for go on the straightaways. Take the Clark curve, slow in, fast out, and to have the wing spoiler will go active and increase the straight. That's more like it. Now on to the 5th lap. And there it goes. Looks like CC Disbig just make one quick swoop and go entered on position 2. Wow, I cannot believe it. Looks like CC Disbig just barely made a good push onto the right upper hand, and that makes the JQE is about to have 3rd position to be on the bronze. But heads up, Team UTRS InSportTech is about to go entered and proceed on to the next turn on to Sector 3. JQE is going to have to keep a good slightly defense with about 1.6 seconds remaining. But we'll have to find out because QE is just going to have to keep a good lookout on Team InSportTech while focusing on CC Disbig. Alright, here I go. Gonna have to go and take on to be at the stern lanes. We'll get closer after having a sheen curve. Pull on in and going increase the acceleration in about 1.6 seconds as going enter to be at the Clark curve again. Good call by the response, and there goes THC 881 in position 5, folks. And there it goes. Looks like update on the fastest lap time is CC Disbig for only a minute, 18.231 seconds. There goes JQE is now going to be going slow down by getting caught in the sand trap. Be remembered, folks, The sand trap is a very tough hazard for the Group 2 cars for only one DTM category. Okay, just going to keep a good holdout. Q8 will be dropped down to be on the 5th position, while THC 881 is now moving on in 4th position. And that makes Team Insportec moves on in and go forward on to 3rd place in lap number 6. The Soft Racing compound tires is about to get much more toughened up and get chewed to be on the left side onto the top lap. See it? That's how, when using the Soft Racing compound tires, it'll have to go depleted easily to be stopped earlier between lap number 10, 11, or 12. Better be sure to have the mandatory requirement is going to be quite putting up with some all you can need to have some tire switches to be swapped around from the first and the second leg to be well determined. Alright, let's go and press on to be in the 7th lap. Will the JQ8 can actually just going to keep going forward and take another chance? I hope it is. Ever since the last lap, it's going to be having a hard time to be going much more quicker and having some caught in the sand trap. But it'll have to be sure to be much more extra careful during the first round in the Nations Cup in the 2022/23 Exhibition Series. This one is Season 4 is about to go challenging and enter to be in the month of April. And especially to have a special guest for only one Total Drama character is Cody to be having an April 1st, which is going to be having a holiday of April Fools. A happy birthday to Cody from Total Drama, folks. I bet he is a very good, cool, awesome guy to be nicknamed as the Coaster and the Code Meister. As the race will be continued on during the first round and take 2 of the live stream attempt. But looks like 6.1 seconds for CC this big in the same Audi RS5 Turbo DTM is going faster and catch up on to Wurtzy in position number 1. But green flag signal is going in and enter to be on the 8th lap, viewers. This race will go harder and tougher, and DRS will have to be on the main purpose to stay on the main acceleration when straightaways to be occurred. Now for the racers will have to go proceed on to the middle of lap number 8. Team UTRS Insportec will always going to keep on racing, stay clean, and stay excellent whenever it takes to be well proven and doing some short time of practice. Q8 is still actually just going to keep much more pushing forward, while THC 881 in position number 4 is about to get closer onto Team Insportec in about 2.1 seconds. Better be sure to have the defense for Team UTRS in the same Audi RS5 Turbo is still actually just going to keep mastered onto the Grand Prix track at Brands Hatch. Very good, excellent DTM race car as part of the March 2023 update. But Super Goko Plata has left the lobby and about 14 drivers left standing. Come on, just going to keep a good main pace. Still got some time. Green flag, always going proceed as possible. Here comes the 9th lap. Almost there, but having a good highlighted check for only 14 more laps remaining. This race is about to go endurance by exactly in over 30 minutes. So here it comes. Gonna have to keep a good straight. Granham Bell by the curb. Go on sector 2. And looks like Team Insportec just gonna have to keep a good holdout because the tires is gonna get much more pressured, and that makes THC 881 has the opportunity to go overtake. Good call and excellent recovery. That was a relief. For a second I thought I almost got myself completely spun out before getting hit by the barrier. Otherwise, it's gonna get much more bad karma to be well sure. So let's go and resume the chase in 3rd place while THC 881 is now on the 3rd position. Bummer. I cannot believe it. This is going to get much more fun, more extreme daring to see how one racer, ever since I just tried to keep much more careful to be on the grip. But the balance almost broke up and that means the JQE is about to be coming up in about 1.5 seconds remaining after going proceed onto the clock curve. Here comes the 10th lap, folks. 13 laps to go remaining. Let's make one push. Gonna have to go in. Proceed onto the turrets in the hairpin. Very good. Stay on track to go for the increased speed of acceleration for Team UTRS Innsbruck. Green flag, always meant to be going proceed and waving around to be on the go. But after that, there's going to have to take one choice between lap number 11, 12, or 13 as the top left tires is about to get much more low soon. Going to have to be much more extra careful because number of gap distance always meant to be turned south to do some different game plan strategy. Otherwise, it'll have to be dropped down to go between the middle or drop down below for Team Innsbruck. Okay. Now go for the final sector to be at the left turn, move on in, and increase the peak of the acceleration. We'll have to take much more fine possibility to be entered. But here it comes, folks. This will be a one-lap risk for Team Innsbruck. The tires is about to get much more caution to be on extreme high alert. Make that push and go on the way. That's very good, but on the other hand, the JQE is now going to have to take that main opportunity to go forwards and do the overtake when Team Innsbruck will have to stay on the main defense. But in the meantime, after Sector 2 going clear, left turn to be on the Surtees to be go for Sector 3 to go and proceed at the Pilgrim's Drop. So let's get it on and go for sector number 4. Okay, looks like left turn is now going to have to be a minor check. Always go right for having a multiple times. And there we go. Left turn and the top left tires is going to be a little bit low soon as the pit stop will be signaled in and called in to have a medium compound will be ready up and go. And there we go, folks. Looks like THC 881 is about to go entered, and that makes Team Innsbruck will do the same. Right on time and go for the perfect schedule as the J Queenie is about to go enter to be moved forward as Cupid Dog enters onto the 3rd position. There we go, looks like right at time, and oh, looks like the JQE just actually took a spun out at the sand trap and left the lobby for only one more race entry to go at the end of the day. So here it comes for Team Innsbruck on position number 8. That makes KR3W954 is currently to be moved on in position 7, while THC 881 is on enter to have a 6th position. But don't forget, looks like Ford Fan is about to be slowed down after entered on sector 3. So let's keep it up and go. Team Innsbruck is not giving up now. It's all about feel the experience of driving with a DTM race car in the Group 2 category on Gran Turismo 7. So in the meantime, because it'll have to take some time and be patient for the March 2023 content update, and even to have a lap time challenge at Laguna Seca for the 2015 Ford Mustang GT Premium Fastback. So you're gonna have to find out and be on the lookout for any irregular content videos as the live stream goes on. Very good communication for KR3W954. Enter the pits, go for the 13th lap, 10 more to go remaining, folks. This race is about to go challenging and full speed ahead. Well, give or take, because other players is so hard to be very pronounced its own name because it turns out to becoming good and very unique. with all due respect, every part of the race and give some good, honorable competition to every other Gran Turismo players, just to be proven and do some more respect to be well honorable to be as a good ordinary GT racer. But good thing I just made it on time after finishing in menu book number 39. Just move on in, proceed on to the 6th position in about 4.9 seconds to go. Still getting closer on to THC 881 in 5th place. Still, but anyone's game during the first round in the 4th season of the Nations Cup in the 2022/23 Exhibition Series. Push forward and move on in as Team Insportec in the same Audi RS5 Turbo DTM is still going stronger on the ropes and have a good slight perk to be entered to be having a good slight chance in 6th position. Here comes the 14th lap, folks. Gonna have to go down onto the paddock hill bend and go straight at the Duras in the hairpin. Slow and steady as it goes and keep a good speed and successful and achieve your way to be on the main goal. So drive on in. Cooper Strait is now checking clear for Team UTRS. Slurcheese is gonna have to go for sector 3 as well. But heads up, onto the last minute, Ford Finn is on 7th place, and don't forget Wurtsy is now entered the pits as well. Medium compound racing tires will be switched up and go converted into racing soft tires. Just to be on time, and CC Disbig will have the perfect moment to go for the nearby opportunity as Kingpit Dog will be having a good slight a chance from last place and go for 3rd place will do a comeback. Good opportunity to see how Kingpit Dog is doing well, folks. He got the strategy, he got the skills, and he got the best Audi RS5 Turbo DTM with his own personal state of a livery to be well represented in the country of America. So here I go, and that's the ticket for Team UTRS, folks. 5th place, here I come. Yes! Now that is going to be getting closer on to THC 881 in about 3.8 seconds. But after all, having a patient for only one opposite direction for the soft and medium compound tires, it will have to go hard and go quicker to be on the DRS aggressive. It will have to stay on that main edge. So let's resume and move enter to be in the 3rd sector. THC has entered sector 4. I have to do the same. Go for the right turn and do a well precise precision to be going on the short distance. Go for the apex. Dingle Dale on the corner. Sheen curve incoming. Very good respond to the balance. Pull right in. Very good. Decrease by breaking the 4-second defense for THC 881. Gonna have to be extra careful to avoid taking too much over rev and preventing a spin out. Number 16 of the lap, going resume and keep on racing. So let's have a good check to be on the course map on Kingpit Dog. He's still doing great. After all, he's still live streaming just like me and other Gran Turismo YouTubers to see it. Looks like he's doing well to stay on in to be on the runner on 3rd position, while THC 881 is about to get closer for only a few more distance to go remaining by exactly in about 3 or 2.5 seconds by having a calculation we'll go for the map. So on to the 17th lap. Looks like Wurtsy is still keep going stronger and be well defended. Yellow flag signal just calling in, so gonna have to be on the lookout. If anything happens that several last place drivers is now going 1 lap plus. Okay, gonna have to keep moving on and go forward. Number 17 is about to go currently after lap number 16 at the end. THC is now entered the 17th lap. Here I go, and going proceed as well for Team Insportec. Paddock hill bend onto the first turn. DRS on the acceleration, and gonna have to keep going speed up. Inside apex will do just the way. Alright, very good. Looks like got this in, and go clear out. Only 4.3 seconds to go remaining. Now it's going increase on 4.4 seconds for THC 881. But after all, because all the hard work of racing and thinkful strategy, whenever I might have to come up with a racing prediction, that should be going much more exactly as it does, because I'm still currently to be on the driver rating B. After all the 3 racing workout onto the daily race since the first anniversary of Gran Turismo 7 to be on the second part of my live stream video. But it might have to turn out to be going stronger, and turns very true. But here it is, folks. King Pit Dog has entered the pits. This is going to have to take one chance of opportunity for Team UTRS Insportec. There we go, and going yellow onto the medium compound tires, and sweetly as it goes. Yeah, now this is going to be so thrilled, and nick of time for King Pit Dog to going exit at the pits, while Team Insportec is going back onto 4th place. Let's go UTRS, let's go. Let's go UTRS, let's go. Sorry about that, folks. I know I'm just going to be going thrill and much more expression to see how Insportec can actually going stronger, as I'm always be part of the team. Lap number 18, off I go, and entered in the middle of the lap. So let's go over and proceed on to the next turn at the right, Westfield, and back on in to the Dingle Dell. Machine corner, going right, short straight, and looks like going decrease is about to get slower for THC, folks. Team Insportec will might have a good feeling chance. After lap number 18 closest to an end, move on in to go for lap number 19. But here we have CZ this big in position 2, followed by Wurtzy is now going way forward up ahead onto the number 1 spot position. In the meantime, because 4 more laps to go remaining during the part of the first round in Season 4 of the Nations Cup, Wurtzy will be pronounced a winner, and round 1 of the Nations Cup will be going mastered and be achievable to be driving for the Audi RS5 Turbo DTM 2019. A first ever Group 2 category in GT7 for the first time, along with the GT1 category and 2016 and 2008 Super GT seasons. This is going to get much more very excited to have a brand new Group 2 car to be added to the game. Well, I hope it is, because there will be some more Group 2 cars coming up soon in the later future by the next update. But especially to have 2 different versions of the SF23 Super Formula to be shown onto the leak image. That will take place to be on April update, so I hope this is going to be the most important competition after the end of the exhibition series, as we're about to go entered and forward in the 2023 series. So let's go and take 3 more laps to go remaining, as we're about to enter in lap 20. So let's go and get it on and be prepared for having a one tough race incoming opponent. DRS JB and King Pit Dog are about to go offense as Team UTRS Insportec pushes on and go for the battle in 3rd place. But it won't be long, because THC is going to have to take much more defense to buy some time until Insportec will have to keep pushing hard and holding in onto the DRS by having a good improved straightaways. This could get tougher and going faster and longer in about 5 seconds if it can surpass its main defense level. Almost there. Sees the turn. Go for the Westfield, right back onto the Dingle Dell, Very nice. Much more pleased and go quicker to stay focusing on the tougher opponent. Let's have a super pace of the UDRS and Sportec. We'll have to go DRS acceleration. Alright, very good. Looks like THC is slowing down. Lap number 21, 2 more laps to go remaining, and Wurtzy is about to go for the first position by the win. So I hope CC this big can actually gonna have to keep going harder. And oh, there it goes. Looks like Team Sportec just spun out. That is so very intense to see it. Get back on track. Get back on track. Oh, so very close. I cannot believe it. That might have to take a recall to be called in for sure. Cupid Dog and DRS JB is now quickly overtaken due to Sportec's losing control by the respawn by having a DRS miscalculation. So very close and almost had that call. Let's have the hazard lights will be turned on to see it. It was so much harder to see how Sportec just barely keep a good amount of balance. 2 more laps and this race is about to get much more over soon. I cannot believe it. That will might have part 3 in the first phase of the first round of the Nations Cup will be said to be coming up soon. But I'm not giving up yet. This race just got to be over soon because 2 more laps to go remaining as Team Sportec just dropped down from position 4 to number 7. A stunning taste of losing control of a defeat and get down to be on the middle grid session. I cannot believe it. This is going to get much more embarrassing during the first round in the Nations Cup of the Exhibition Series. Wow, I cannot believe it. This is going to get much more harder to tell. Alright, so gonna have to do it now or never. This race will have to get much more nearly there towards the very end. Lap number 23 is going to be the very best moment for Wurtzy in position number 1. So let's see how he could do it. He's going to have to make his way and prove to become as the victory racer in the Nations Cup. This will be his win, you guys. This will be his very first win in Season 4 of the Nations Cup on Round 1. So let's give it a go and see how it turns out for only 2 drivers to be on a very far long distance. Come on, just going to give it a go and press on in. Lap number 22 is about to come to an end, and here it comes. This has to do it one last chance to see it. Come on, Cupid Dog can actually gonna have to do it. He has to be more defense to be on the 4th position, and there it goes. Lap number 23, here I come, and the final lap is about to begin. Gonna have to keep an eye out. Wurtzy is about to be moved on in to have a good first position to be taking the final corner in the Clark curve. Final stretch, this is it. Better be sure to have the checker flag will be called out. And there it goes. Wurtzy wins the race in the first round in Season 4 of the 2022/23 Exhibition Series Gran Turismo World Series Nations Cup. What a absolutely win. Incredible. Much more incredible win for Wurtzy for having a first time ever in the Group 2 category in the DTM race car. Wurtzy takes the win at Brands Hatch Grand Prix circuit for the one-make race category. Very good job, and that's a good competition for Wurtzy for the win. Spectacular and very amazing. Good race, you guys. Good race and job well done. There's CC Disbig in position 2 by the finish. THC 881 has finished in 3rd. Looks like Cupid Dog is about to make one last push to go for 4th place by the finish. And that's how he did a good job for the live streaming. And wait, looks like DRS JB has finished in 5th. Team Sportec has successfully to be done in 6th place. Good job, you guys. Way to keep up and going for having another time of the basic to see how DTM race car will go for the first day in the official online competition for the Nations Cup. Man, I cannot believe it. This is going to be the most intense race ever yet. after having 2 laps for having a slightly mistake because of the DRS mix function. Clearly, race position by 2 is going much more well and doing some more work. So there you go, 54,000 credits to be earned, 174.4 miles on the driving marathon. Man, this race is so pumping up and go DRS acceleration. We have ourselves a first place winner in the first round in Nations Cup. Wurtzy in the Audi RS5 Turbo DTM has now become a crown winner by having a good total time in 30 minutes. Fun race, you guys. Very good and fun race. So let's give a good congratulations to Wurtzy and CZ Disberg. So let's go down and congratulate to the 2 drivers. And THC 881 is doing good. Good race, you guys. Very good race. And mostly to have a tough effort to have the most difficult race of all time. I can't say it because I almost forgot one other thing that I just barely might need to press the R2 button to be sending a message. I'll have to make sure to leave a message for Wurtzy in position number 1. You did a good job out there, Wurtzy. You did a good, absolutely proud, well done to have the first position to be driving in the Audi RS5 Turbo DTM 2019. Ever since I first saw you during the part into the top 3 position that ends up between 2nd or 3rd place. But you did a good job out there to make your way onto 1st place. You're going to have to keep on racing, stay clean, and move on in to be entered onto the 2nd round by next Saturday. Well, I can't say because this is going to get much more far intense competition to have the first round will go for the conclusion. But in the meantime, this second part of the live stream will be served to have a good ordinary attempt after doing the first one that has the camera angle. So I hope whenever I might gonna have to go for doing a 3rd attempt, this will be my last chance, or I'll have to be moving on and go proceed in round 2. So I hope you enjoyed watching the video on live stream in Gran Turismo 7. Thank you for watching. Be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel for a like, comment, and click the bell for notification on upcoming content videos if you'd like to see. Don't forget to check it out on any social media platforms like DeviantArt, Instagram, Twitter, GT Planet, and more to see for my own image artwork like UDRS liveries, Vision Total Drama fan art with card liveries, and more whenever you're welcome at any time. I'll be seeing you guys next time on GT7, and I look forward to see you again in the next live stream video. Keep on racing, stay clean.